Oh, what's going on, everybody? It's stream time. Woohoo! Right on. So tonight I'm playing an RPG by Obsidian. You know, a really popular one from the early 2010s. No, it is not Fallout New Vegas. It's the other one, the one that nobody remembers, even though it was awesome. Uh, it's got thrills, it's got chills, it's got spills. Probably a couple of hills too. Let me turn on the video game. And okay. Hold on, I gotta move the window over because. Oh, hold on. Okay. So the problem with this is that trying to move the window around is impossible because your mouse cursor gets stuck in there. So apologies if the opening was a little fucked up. You didn't get to hear the Sega. But anyway, I'm doing a new game. I'll go ahead and do it on normal. Wait, shit. I think I may have. No, we're good. We're good. Okay. So you get your starting build here. Could be a soldier, which I will not be. Could be a field agent. So you're the sneaky tech specialist, which makes you good at gadgets. Freelancer, I don't know. I think that one just lets you pick your stats. Recruit, you start off with like terrible stats, but if you beat the game on recruit, you become a veteran and you're like grossly overpowered. I'm gonna be a field agent. And here are the starting stats if you are a field agent. You got some stealth, pistols, guns, martial arts. This doesn't make a whole lot of sense at the moment, but don't worry, it will soon enough.
If anyone is to blame for these events, Mr. Thornton, it is you. Alpha Protocol began here, after all.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that was so quiet. Hold on, let me check something real quick. The volume is good, it's just... I don't know, I guess the cutscene was very quiet. And for some reason, it doesn't have subtitles, even though the rest of the game totally does.
I feel like I've been hit by a freight train.
So, you know, things happened. Commercial airliner was shot down by terrorists, and I am this guy in a facility.
Good. You're awake.
Alright, so, did you like Mass Effect? Well, imagine the dialogue system, except actually good.
I wasn't sure how long you'd be under. Those tranquilizers wore off fast.
Where am I?
You're locked in our medical bay. And when the guards find out you've regained consciousness, they'll put you under again.
Don't want that. Any reason why you're helping me?
Mina. Let's just say I'm not a fan of the indoctrination procedure here.
All the more reason to leave then.
And how do you propose to do that? You're locked in. There's a guard outside. Eventually he's going to come check on you. And when he does...
Can you distract the guard? Unlock the door.
I could. A glitch in the security panel in the hall outside might do it. As long as you don't make too much noise when you leave, you might take him by surprise while he's checking it. Disabling the security system now. The door should be unlocked.
Right, so picking different dialogue choices works for certain characters. Mina, she likes it when you're professional. And, well, this will all be explained soon enough. This is just sort of, right now, gotta just karate chop this guy here in the throat.
Fuck's sake, somebody get me another angle on Thornton, now!
Alright, so, what you gotta do here is you solve the maze. Right, so, easy
You'll need
enough.
to shut off the alarm. The panel's on the
1,
wall. Do a bypass
Oop.
on it.
2, 3, 4.
Be careful. They probably have a guard in the lobby.
Do they have a guard in the lobby? They have 2 guards in the lobby.
It's on.
Alright, so I'm not close enough to him yet. So something with pistols is when you get close enough and you aim, the targeting reticle will shrink, and then you can hit them easier.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'd say that's very interesting.
Watch out for cameras. If they spot you or you destroy them, they'll sound an alarm.
Alright, those boys are down. Let's see if there's anything worth picking up over here. Nope.
Almost gave me the slip. Now we got you.
Alright, time to pick a lock. So you just match it on the line. And then you pick the lock. Not as difficult here as it was trying to play this on PlayStation 3 back in the day.
Any sign of our new arrival?
No sign of him yet.
Careful, Mike. Truck coming in. And guards at the exit. Try to stay out of sight if you can.
Excuse me. Let's grab some ammo there. And, right, awareness. So for the next 60 seconds, I'll be able to see these guards all, like, their markers, like where they're looking, where they're located. So that's a special thing I can use. But you don't have to take out all of the guards. And in fact, I won't. I just want to stay crouched so I don't make noise. Alright, well, first things first, I have to... Shit, he's too far away. Fine, I will hack the computer. Here's the other hacking game. Gotta find the numbers that don't move. Alright, so... Found that one, and... Found that one.
Line, Mike. Give it up.
Mike, stay where you are. Don't.
All right, Mike, that's enough.
That's enough? I think that's my line. What the hell's going on? Why did you drug me?
We need to get the location of this facility confidential, especially if you got kidnapped and questioned.
I don't give up government secrets.
I believe you. Everyone says that during the first hour of interrogation.
So this is all part of the orientation?
Yep. I'm gonna ask you some questions, run you through some more tests, then you and I can talk. Face to face. That make you feel better?
I'm ready. What tests?
Not a physical, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I figured that was all done while I was unconscious.
And then some. We ran your blood work, checked your vitals. You seem healthy. Just one thing we should check. Your psych profile. I've been reading and rereading your dossier. Your file's got a lot of gaps in it. A lot more than I usually see in field agents. Those gaps were hard to fill.
I thought those records were buried.
We're pretty good at digging.
The ops needed to be done. Whatever they were.
Looks like they were sad to see you go, and probably happy at the same time. But you wouldn't be a good field agent if your boots didn't get dirty. If you gain more experience in the field, you may want to specialize further. But we can leave that until you've got some missions under your belt. That's it. Now I'm gonna let you out of the pen here and meet the rest of the crew.
Alright. Is there anything I should know?
Nothing you can't find out on your own, and from the staff here. They'll be running you through the basics of weapons, gadgets, and espionage tactics. When you're cleared on the basics, come find me for your assignment. I won't lie to you, Mike. It's a big one, and dangerous.
Ah,
Think
got out of my
you're the man for the
face.
job. Make the rounds. I'll see you soon.
And, yep, here we go. RPG mechanics here. First things first. Do some of that, and, there, I'll go ahead and do, sabotage +1.
Big ass screen.
It certainly is, Mike. So we're playing as this guy here. And, it seems that we have been... Oh, I hit the wrong door, my bad. We have been captured and...
No weapons past this point.
Yeah, whatever, dude. And it turns out this was all part of the orientation to see if I had what it took to be a special agent. And
Probably want to change. Go on. Your gear's in the lockers.
yes. Yes. Alright, hold on. No. Nah, you look like a douche like that. That's pretty good. That's gotta go disheveled. Ah, yeah, there we go. Not those. Oh, yeah, there we go. We gotta make our agent look like an absolute Chad here.
Orientation's not mandatory. You can turn around and go back to Westridge right now. Although that might make him
You might
upset.
want to take it a little easier when you escape next time.
Well, don't point a fucking gun at me then. Alright, so that's gonna be that one here. And that one there. Get 25 experience for that. Medical bay, off limits. Oh, these are out of order. Here's a guy who's creepily hitting on Mina. So here's some info here. A GOP lobbyist has been taking money from somebody in Saudi Arabia. Ooh. And the new members joining. That's me. And the missiles have been fired by something. And the person who bought the missiles were a member of the terrorist group Al Samad.
Our war does not end here. This target is not the last. With our will and our resolve, Al Samad shall continue these attacks, fight the aggression of the West with its own weapons. Yes, for weapons have been delivered to us. Weapons that will make a graveyard in the skies of our enemies. We have the ability to strike far.
And
to strike
if you're
swiftly.
wondering
There
if
are
this
no
is going to
limits
be
to
like a
ambition,
whole,
no
like,
limits to the justice
fighting dudes in the Middle East, no. After the first mission, we will never go back there.
This is a restricted area. The vending machines are down the hall and to the right.
I'm here for espionage training.
Westridge's new recruit. Good. There's no time to waste. So, orientation. You are familiar with the premise of an obstacle course, I assume?
Yes.
Excellent. And I don't need to explain. Up the ladder is the training area.
I'll
First test is
eventually
obligated to
do
environment
other
detecting.
personality styles aside from
Live challenges
being
against
a straight-laced
Anything
professional.
else I should know about running this course?
Yes. I suggest you do it quickly. And talking gives your position away.
What's the deal with the security panel?
It secures the entrance. If you're as capable as Westridge says, then you should have no trouble hacking it and gaining access to the course. Clock's ticking.
Great.
It's just, you saw in the corner that, like, I was, like, improving my reputation with those characters. So I'm just kind of doing that for now, and then, but not every character is like, oh, I like a professional. They're like,
Can't have you appearing on the nightly news. Mind the gap.
they'll be like, oh, I like when you're charming, or I like when you're aggressive, or, you know, what have you. And sometimes you just need people to be mad at you. So you can do that too. That's what's great about this game, is you don't want everybody to like you. Oh. Shit. Well, I fucked that up. I forgot that guy was there. I just hopped over the wall super quick so I can get past the security camera.
Taking in the view. Yeah, well, I doubt the view. I've unlocked the security door. Come back to the control room for your evaluation.
Alright, well, let's try that again.
The score is based on several factors. Sorting the numbers now. Outstanding. Well above average, especially for a trainee. Okay. You want to run it again?
Well, I guess if
No,
I pass,
no, that's
then I'm
Very
not
well,
gonna
I'll log
bother.
the results. Westridge can complete your evaluation once you finish the other tests.
Anything else you could share that might help me out? I feel like I've already got the basics down.
Of course, not enough of a challenge for you?
No.
Then I have an assignment for you. This one won't be logged.
What? You mean like a covert training op? Aren't you guys carrying orientation too far?
Nothing about Alpha Protocol is orientation, Agent Thornton, despite the semantics. The penalty for getting caught, however, won't be a poor score. It'll be detention. So, are you up for it or not?
Well, I'm up for it. Let me see what you need. You want me to head back to the medical center? Why? What's the file name?
Jacob, not only will this be a much more practical use of your talents, but I think you'll be curious to see where in the world you're going to be sent.
Any other intel I should be aware of?
Nothing you can't find out on your own. We aren't even having this conversation right now, and the clock is running.
Got it.
Thank you, Michael Bell. Alright, so there's a little bit of a side mission here. I'm gonna want to do this.
Are you waiting for clearance? Go ahead.
So this is a nice mix of genres. It kind of just eventually, the more I get into this game, you'll kind of see like it kind of feels like Metal Gear if Hideo Kojima were American. Probably the best comparison I can make for this game. But first, I need to get out of the training facility. Turn around right at the last second, you fucking jerk. How dare you. Alright, I gotta quit trying to rush it. Alright, got the data. Now just go and give it back. This game is very good. It gets a lot better. But, you know, definitely more of a tutorial than going through Goodsprings. That much is for sure. Shit. And I just screwed that up, but it's fine because there's no rating here. It's just get the objective and return.
Did you do as I asked?
Got the data, no problem.
I'll download it from your PDA. Were you seen?
Not enough to reveal what I was doing. Now that you have this file, anything you can tell me about my real assignment?
He doesn't like me as much anymore because I got spotted.
Missile technology. Your probability of success is in the lower 20th percentile.
Wait, I'm going to the Middle East?
I've downloaded intel onto your PDA. That should prove useful when you reach your destination.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it, Parker.
We're exchanging favors, Agent. We're even. And that's an important lesson in our line of work.
So when am I shipping out?
After you finish your orientation with Westridge, it's customary for him to outline, in a slow and plodding way, his expectations for you. Then he'll send you to fetch, like a good dog.
Next time you get the urge to insult me, I'd rein it in. Because I won't.
It wasn't an insult. It was an observation. Was there anything else?
What do you actually do here?
My primary role is intelligence analysis. but at times I serve as a handler during sensitive missions.
So you've been on a lot of Alpha Protocol ops.
Key ones, yes. I was involved in the events leading up to your assignment, in fact.
How?
I took on the role of a contractor, an accountant. Money is one of the easiest ways to track events. It often leaves the best fingerprints.
So you're a spy.
Capitalism, baby.
I rarely take action. But the smallest event, if analyzed incorrectly or acted on improperly, could have great repercussions. And that's where I come in, to interpret events.
Like butterfly wings sparking a tornado? That kind of thing?
Spare me the butterfly cliché. Guerrilla actions, nuclear tests, exposing a corrupt politician, a rise in grain prices, and... yes, the downing of an airliner in the Middle East. All of these things have the potential to create larger catastrophes.
Okay.
Controlling the repercussions of these events, getting agents the information they need to put fires out before they rage out of control, that is my job.
So when I'm in the field, my orders come from you, or another analyst. My job is, what, to listen?
Yes, it's a numbers game. But decisions must be made quickly. If the decisions are solely reactive or passive.
This is an RPG, so there's a lot of dialogue.
So sometimes you create events.
For political equilibrium, yes, at times. At other times, to give America an economic advantage.
I thought we were mostly mission-driven.
We are. But even you will see the effect that even seemingly minor interactions have on the structure of a mission. Carry the logic one step up, and it shouldn't be hard for you to grasp.
You like working here?
My responsibilities don't account for that, nor should they.
You know, I actually thought you were the janitor when I arrived.
That would either be an insult or an excellent deduction. I'm guessing the former.
I was actually just trying to make conversation. But why would that be an excellent deduction?
Because, Agent, Alpha Protocol can only maintain plausible deniability as long as no one knows we exist. That means continually cleaning and scouring data, masking our communication lines, and protecting our global positioning.
I understand. That must be a full-time task, and an important one.
Agreed. Even Westridge would say I hold the most important post in the facility. So, in short, yes, I clean up after others, and if necessary, I'm the one tasked with shutting this program down.
Shutting it down?
Turning off the lights, putting up the chairs, locking the door.
What does that mean, exactly?
This place cannot be found. If Alpha Protocol is compromised, any evidence of the program must be deleted.
But what happens to the... I mean, is there an escape route, or what happens?
What do you mean, Agent? Be specific. I dislike dancing around an issue if one exists.
What happens to the people?
Expendable.
Are you serious? You are serious. You sound like you've done this before.
If I have, it's classified. Or perhaps I'm joking. Are we done here, Agent? I think I've answered all your questions.
Some of them, yeah. The others can wait.
This game is great. These are some really great characters here. So I go into my service record here. And so just so and like the way I act in conversation will give me perks, which will give me some nice stat bonuses, or reduce the prices of things in certain areas of the game, because I do have to buy things.
Hello? Anybody shooting in here?
Agent Thornton. Hello.
Hey. Hey, you're the one I spoke to when I woke up in the medical bay. Glad that wasn't a hallucination.
It may have been. Do you remember my name? Or do I need to write it down for you?
Mina, right?
That's right. Good to see you've recovered from the medical room with your memory intact.
Memory
I mean,
intact?
I'm not stupid,
Speaking of which, I
Mina.
don't remember where I left my keys. Or my passport.
Confiscating personal items is quite routine. I wouldn't worry about that. But let's get down to the task at hand. I'm here to run you through the weapons training and test your accuracy.
Alright, what's the next step?
Just head through the door to the firing range, and I'll keep in contact with you over the earpiece. Head over to the table, get your weapons, and we can begin. The standard field agent package includes a pistol, SMG, shotgun, and assault rifle. Each has its strengths and weaknesses.
Strengths. The
start
pistol
with the
is
pistol.
the only good weapon.
Equip the pistol, then aim down range and take some shots at the target. Good aim. Now, steady your aim for a few seconds. Then fire. Precision shots can take down a target quickly.
Now, this game is great, but it's
Now,
a
let's move on
little
to the submachine
broken in terms of how you can actually do a build, in that you
Now let's
can't
empty the
really
clip.
do a build.
Let you get a feel for the recoil. Now take cover.
Nope, I am playing.
Still
I'm not
using
playing this
cover.
with a
Take some
trackball.
shots
I
at
am
the
playing
target.
this with a PlayStation 4 controller.
Accuracy's terrible while firing blind, but it can get the job done, eventually.
Because
Now try popping out and focusing your aim. You can use cover to your advantage here. I've unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
And the reason why
See how you do
I'm
with
using a
that
controller
time.
is because this game was made with consoles in mind. Trying to do all of like the hacking stuff with a keyboard and mouse,
Pistol. You'll want to be patient and attack when targets get
it's a
close.
terrible idea. Gotta use a controller, which is what I've been doing. But I will tell you right now, a lot better than trying to do a
Good.
PS3 controller. I popped him in the damn shoulder, not the head.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing can knock down even heavily armored targets. Good. Next. Now for your submachine guns. If you're trapped in close quarters with multiple opponents, the SMGs can help clear the room quickly. Not subtle or quiet, but... That's enough. For long-range encounters, the assault rifle's the key. It's accurate, powerful. Just be sure to line up your shots carefully. Watch for attackers from above. They may be out of reach, but not rifle range.
Yeah, someone may or may not have done this mission earlier today to test things out. And by someone, I of course mean me. I just had to make sure this game worked, that's all.
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now.
Alright. Is somebody out on the course?
Darcy. He's trying to beat your time.
Darcy? Who the hell is that?
Our tech instructor. Very insecure.
Well, how's he doing?
Not well. He's distracted.
Why?
As soon as he knew you were talking to me, Mike, he was in here in a second. In case he saw you as a challenge for my affections. It's like a cage match with you boys.
So how'd I do on the course?
Calling it up now.
Oh, why is my mouse cursor right there? So I missed by hit.
Pretty good. Not the best on record, but still. You can give it another run if you want.
Alright, that means I have to do it again.
I can beat my own score, no problem.
Okay, let's give it another go.
Because if I do well
If you do
enough,
better on
then
this
I
run,
get
your new score will
another perk, and I'm gonna want as many perks as I
I've
can.
unlocked the door to the tactical range on your right.
So I'm gonna want to be quick and also accurate. That's not the way to do it.
Now for the shotgun. Holding the trigger steady and firing.
Yeah, you told me this already, Mina.
Armored targets.
Mina, you told me already.
Good. Next.
Oh, what the?
And that's enough.
Okay. I didn't even shoot them.
For long-range encounters,
Yeah, I know, Mina. I know, Mina. We've been through this. We've done this already.
watch for attackers from above.
How do I always miss that one?
That's it. Take the ladder, head up and back. All done.
Alright, let's see if I did better. I don't think I've ever actually gotten the perk from Mina here, but...
Good, Mike. I'm logging the results now. Alright, let's see here.
Mina, your hair was just all over the damn place. Wow, I missed even more.
That's pretty good. You can give it another run if you want.
You know what? Forget it.
Free.
I'm not gonna do it a third time on stream.
I'll pass.
Very well. I'll log your score. I'll have the results sent to your handler, and Westridge can give the rest of your evaluation, provided you've completed the other tests.
Not gonna be a perfectionist on stream, because I'd otherwise be here all night, and nobody wants that.
Mikey, be with you in a moment. I'm just setting some things up here. I'm Sean Darcy. I'm gonna be running you through tech orientation.
Sounds good. So you've been with Alpha Protocol for a while?
Sure have. Although you seem to have gotten my next assignment.
No hard feelings, I hope.
Are you kidding? Alright, that should be the last of the setup on my end. I'm glad you finally showed up. Thought you might have gotten lost on the way here. Or were too busy beating up some more guards.
Neither. Just surveying the area, actually. Checking out the facility.
Yeah, sure. Oh, by the way, not a good idea. Hitting the guards, I mean. The ones here have a lot of time on their hands, and that means a lot of time to hold grudges.
I'll keep that in mind, but I wasn't expecting to be drugged and attacked.
A good agent's ready for anything, Mikey. But enough chit-chat. We got a lot of work ahead of us. Well, you do. I'm mostly here as an observer. I'll be doing your evaluation, too.
What's that out there? A used car lot?
A target range for you. For me, more like a shooting gallery. Head out the door there and we'll get started.
All right, then.
Open the locker and equip yourself. If you use them all, just come back and grab some more. All right, everyone's favorite. Grenades. Let's see that arm of yours. Go on. Start checking them. They're concussion rounds, so don't be skittish. They sting, not kill.
Although a good thing about this game is that using guns are not really that important, so...
Alright, now how about something more challenging? Try a ricochet to hit the target behind the wall. Lob it behind the target and use the wall for a hook shot. Now, try and get one through the window. Now for some fireworks.
There.
Try and chuck one beneath the truck and take out the gas tank. Never get tired of that one. Now, electronic lock there? You use your EMP grenade to shut it down. It can save you time in the field.
Okay.
It's shut down. No more lock. See that locker there?
Well, let me guess. You want me to place one on the door?
Nice. And just in time. Guess some of the other guards will be pulling double shifts for a while.
Yeah, they got a lot of trucks, I'm
Those
sure.
guards you beat up when you got out of medical? Yeah, well, they're gonna be joining us in a second. You've got a head start, so if I were you, I'd set an ambush or just start running. Me, I'd use the mines. That's what they're for.
Shot. Watch for devices.
Hey, Thor. Wait up. I want to talk to you.
Sneaky bastard.
Man, the doc's gonna be pissed. All right, all done. Head on up, Mike. I'll give you a breakdown on your performance.
So that one's a lot easier.
So, Mikey, you did all right on the basic run.
Yeah, much higher score there.
You know, that performance wasn't half bad. Almost as good as my record. How about we up the stakes? Take this to the big leagues.
What do you have in mind?
All right, me and the guards, who you already met when you woke up, pooled our petty cash. And we'd like to make you a little bet.
All right. I'm listening.
It's a rematch, on our terms. It's simple. Disable all the alarms and escape the area in the time provided. And you take home the winnings. If you lose, you'll owe us. Got it?
Sounds good to me.
Just head into the range and we'll get to it, Mikey.
All right, then. Tell your team to get ready.
Alright, let's do
So
this.
here we are. Rematch for you and the guards, but on their terms. So listen up. There's alarms hidden all over the course. All you need to do is shut them down. But the guards are going to try and reset them. Every time an alarm goes off, another squad's coming in. And they all want a shot at you, trust me. Alarm goes off enough times, and you're going to get trampled. But you have the technology to beat them. So let's see you even the odds. If you can.
Okay.
Unit 6 is on location 3. And there's the distraction.
Launch check level in 10 minutes.
And, shit, I'm taking some damage here that I didn't really want to be taking. Throw some of those down. And,
There you go.
Getting sick of hearing them anyway. Thought they might have you for a second. Guess I was wrong. Alright, head on up and I'll call someone in to clean up the course. And the bodies.
Pretty thorough. Made a real mess of things. In a good way.
That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
20 grand, baby.
You say so, Mikey.
That's a lot of money. But I guess being a secret government agent must pay pretty well. That's it for the tutorials. Time to go through the last one with Westridge here. So as it loads up.
You guys must have spent a fortune on the TVs in this place.
You all done?
You tell me.
Now you're learning. I have to admit I was worried whether we'd be able to keep you here after you woke up in medical. You gave our staff a run for its money.
I gave it my best, and so did they.
Fair enough. It'll be a good excuse to up the morning drills around here. Looks like you did well on the tech portion of the test. Very well. Past Darcy's bitching, there's some real compliments in here if you look at the numbers. Mina's report on your weapon skill was impressive. In fact, I think you outperformed many other guards. And it's your first day.
She's a good teacher.
She is. And she has a good eye for potential. I'll let her know your opinion. And here's a surprise. A positive evaluation from Parker. On the number side as usual. But he actually took the time to write a sentence.
He did? What was the sentence?
You may have been right about this one, Westridge. For Parker, that's high praise. Assuming you don't let us down, Mike. Looks like that's it for the physical evaluation. Now for the hard part. Tell me why you're here. Not everyone gets chosen for this line of work, but you volunteered. Usually we have to ask.
I want to serve my country.
And you think by being assigned here is the best way to do that?
Give me a mission and I'll prove it.
What makes you think you're ready? Because I tell you, we get a lot of recruits in here, and you're not convincing me.
My opinion isn't important. Yours is.
Not out in the field, and not when you're dealing directly with others. Then your opinion is all that counts. Beyond the guns, tech, and sneaking around in the dark, there's one last part of this job that nobody else here quite gets.
I'm listening.
Good, because listening is a large part of it. The way you talk to people, your attitude. That's what we're going to discuss now.
I'm not sure I understand. Is there something wrong with how I deal with people?
No, believe it or not, you're not here because you're a people person. You're here because your psych profile says you're skilled at manipulating others.
Was that a compliment?
You'll see. The way you project yourself definitely affects what people think of you, and your reputation with them.
And if I want to impress them?
You don't always want to or need to. Having a good or bad rep with someone can actually gain you different benefits. Sometimes you want to piss someone off so they can't think straight. Other times you want to build a strong rapport with someone and talk your way out of a bad situation. All depends on your objective. This goes for your handlers as well. We're going to be sending you into a lot of dangerous places, and your only backup is going to be who you're talking to on your headset. How you treat them is going to have an effect on the success of your mission.
So if I piss them off, I'm screwed?
No. A handler that likes you too much and puts emotions before the mission can be just as dangerous as one who resents you.
Spoilers, that does not happen.
Just act the way I want. And if I compromise an asset in the field by choosing...
That might have been something that,
there are no bad choices.
Well, it might have been planned,
results.
but wasn't
Over time,
implemented.
Folks may hear about you and your attitude before they meet you. They may have a preconceived notion of how you're going to treat them, which can affect their reaction.
Well, maybe they should take the time to know the real me.
If only. Time's something no one seems to be able to spare, especially during a conversation. Although that can be a plus.
If I need a breather to assess the situation, right?
The clock doesn't stop when you're speaking to someone. So if you need to get your second win before a fight, making small talk can buy you time.
But if I'm running on adrenaline, won't chatting take me off my guard?
It can. So if you need to get to the point, act instead of fight. For example, if you don't think I have any more to teach you, then you could just say, I'm done with this. I wouldn't think any less of you. You seem to have the basics down.
And if they're a target, why talk to them at all?
Sometimes it is better if you shoot first. Still, approaching someone to talk to them can allow you to get the drop on them if you get close enough to strike. Use it if you have to, if the conversation isn't going your way. Assuming there's even a way you want the conversation to go.
So how do I know what provokes someone? I'd rather rattle them if I can.
If that's what you want to do, pay attention to the clues in your environment. Sometimes people will have advice, and intel can help. But there's another way. Read much?
Yes, usually before I'm ordered to destroy
I don't read
There's
books.
a host of information out there through dossiers, email, and other documents that represent total research others have collected on a target, organization, or operation.
And what does that get me, exactly?
Sometimes you'll spot obvious triggers. People who don't respond well to smartasses, like me. Others who respect loyalty, duty, a professional approach. Others who don't have time for bullshit, and like it when you get to the point. But dossiers just don't contain psych information. They'll usually have combat information on your target as well. What side they favor, any past injuries, common weapons or tactics they use. Some of it blunt, some of it subtle. But if push comes to shove, it can give you an edge in combat. The more you've done your homework, the more vulnerable they'll be.
Makes sense to me. I'd rather get a firefight over with as quickly as possible.
Amen to that. Our records are complete, so use them when you have downtime.
You have dossiers on everyone here?
Yep, if you can dig them up. You might learn a few things. Sometimes reading a dossier will give you more options when dealing with others. A few facts to bring up, to shake secrets loose.
What about you?
You should already know what makes me happy, Mike, and what pisses me off.
How do I know when I have the go-ahead to start accessing files?
After meeting a target or hearing their name referenced by someone else, you should have a target ID. Then hop onto the database and start doing your homework. You can usually unlock their basic
Oh
information.
god, I gotta do homework? Fuck.
Let's start with a simple one.
I'm not in school
Al-Samad.
anymore.
That should be familiar to you.
The terrorist group.
Yes, you can research
The
groups
terrorist
as well as
group.
people. It doesn't carry the same benefits, but it can provide useful intel in the field. Talking to people about others is a good way to help gain dossier information. Sometimes people will have information on someone that can unlock a brand new thread in your computer search.
Okay, so I've suffered through your interrogation and know how to give one if need be. Am I ready or not?
We'll see. Meet me in the command center, and I can give you a proper mission briefing.
Good, because I'm sick of this room.
Trust me, Mike. If it was up to me, you'd never see this interrogation cell again.
So, you know, it's a little heavy in the beginning, just in terms of
Recognize him?
dumping a lot of
That
mechanics
Sheikh
on
Ali
you, but
Shaheed, the voice of
you know,
Al-Samad. They say he was
it's all there for a
responsible
reason.
for an airliner in the Middle East.
Yeah, he got his hands on some prototype Halbeck technology. A missile with a multi-stage targeting system called Jacob's Ladder. That airliner was his first target.
Specs and shadiness of this whole thing aside, how did Shaheed get his hands on that missile?
Missiles. He's got more. He stole them from Halbeck, and we need them back before he gets any more trigger-happy. Then we want you to kill him.
Understood, but if the opportunity presents itself, should I take him alive?
If you can. Either way, we want him out of the picture, and away from any more taped broadcasts.
If I can bring him back here, I will.
All right, then, pack your gear. You're heading to Saudi Arabia.
Not coming with me?
I'll be there in spirit, and on video and radio when needed, Agent.
And I just got here. Oh, well, I'm gonna miss this place.
I doubt it. I'll contact you when you reach Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia in this time of year? That's a bad idea. Alright, take it easy. So that was the first mission. And let's see here, all of my stats, killing people, knocking people out. There's also one here, if you look towards the bottom, the third to last one, orphans created. So if you kill people, it keeps track of how many children you've orphaned.
Care to explain how Halbeck lost its missiles?
Old news.
Oh yeah, total medical bills for how much you hurt
The
people.
missiles. You didn't lose them, did you?
Angry, Mr. Thornton? Because of what happened in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, fucking crown jewel in Saudi Arabia.
Mike, can you read me? I'm getting lots of interference.
I made it to Saudi Arabia, sir. I'm at the safe house.
I guessed that much. See any shadowy agents in trench coats at the airport?
No, sir, I don't think so.
That was a joke, Mike. But stay on your toes anyway. Finding Shaheed is your primary objective. Trouble is, we don't know his location. But we have 3 leads. An arms dealer, Nasri, is believed to have sold the missiles to Shaheed, and he's currently operating in Saudi Arabia. If you can intercept him, maybe he can tell you where Shaheed is, or guide you to the missiles.
Do we have anything else on Nasri?
Nothing more than what's in his dossier. If you can manage to make any contacts and find out more, we'd welcome it. We also tracked down the location of an airfield Shaheed used in the past. If you can sneak in and plant a listening device, we may be able to track flight Shaheed is using to move through Saudi Arabia.
And the third lead?
We've got the coordinates of an Al-Samad detention camp, also used as a stockpile for weapons. We suspect the missiles may be stored there.
Any backup, sir?
Just Darcy on the comm.
Any backup, sir?
Funny, Mike. Darcy's enough. We'll want you to go in alone, recon the area, and shut down their radar and communications. Once that's down, we can call in air support and hit the camp hard.
No pressure.
And no backup. Get used to it. It's the job. You check out your new home yet? It's got some perks you might be interested in.
Full security system?
A computer with a hub connection so fast you'll feel like you're going back in time.
What, to the Stone Age? Please.
You can do dossier research.
It's like Maddie installing Steam games on her hard drive.
That'll be done on your own dime, however, using whatever funds you can find in Saudi Arabia.
I understand, sir. We wouldn't want Alpha Protocol tied to any weapons trafficking in the Middle East.
Exactly. There's also a weapons locker in the main living area. Open it up. Help yourself. But use the ammo and armor you think suits the mission. When you're ready to head out, just use the front door, or access the missions from the main terminal. I'll have already uploaded all the mission specs to your PDA. You can review them at any time.
Alright, so is that it? Westridge. Great. Home sweet home.
And if you look very... Oh, never mind. Screen popped up. Time to level up again. Okay. And let's do pistols next. There we go. Anyway, I was going to say, if you look very carefully on the shelf here, you can see Mike has a Sega Saturn on his shelf.
In Washington today, Senator Patrick Darcy unveiled new legislation aimed at cleaning up the federal government by greatly restricting lobbyists' access.
So this is the safe house. Really nice looking place. I can change Thornton. I don't want to though. Look at this like fucking lane hookup I have over here. Alright, let me check my email here. Don't use agency funds on assassinations. She's giving me some money here because they found someone's bank account. Set me up the email address. I will be professional because I'm suave. That's so not cool. That is not a cool email to send. So I'll be a pro. And she'll like me for it. Okay. Yeah, he's telling me about the mission here. He's telling me about the clearinghouse, which I'm going to go to right now. Okay. So I'm going to do these here. Because now I will have extra missions that I can do. I don't have enough for that, but I do have enough for that. I'm going to upgrade my armor here. And yeah, I'll go ahead and do that, and let's see. Alright, anything else I should get for my handgun? Yes, I will get a pistol sight. And I don't really have to worry about buying weapons right now. But now, makes a little more noise, but that's okay. So I have my handgun, put a silencer on that shit, and the sight. I don't have anything else. My other weapon, I will use the shotgun, and definitely will not be buying anything for the other weapons. Okay, so my first mission will be to bug the Al Samad airfield. Because normally you could just go straight to Najri, and then to the last mission of like this particular chapter. But let's see. So that's Najri. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Don't have anything here. So Mina, Henry Leland. Oh, that's a guy. Sean Darcy. Sheikh Ali Shahid. And Alan Parker. Yancey. Great name. So, I will go ahead and do this. And the bonus perk for having Mina as my handler is +5 endurance.
Mike, enjoying Saudi Arabia? I've been keeping an eye on your mission.
What do you think?
I think you're lucky. All I'm seeing are satellite images. Guess that'll have to do.
Speaking of which, anything new on Shahid or the other leads?
Not much more at the moment. I know Parker and Darcy are trying to dig up as much as they can through contacts and surveillance, though. Anything come up you need my help with?
Can you tell me anything about my mission here in Saudi?
Probably nothing Westridge hasn't explained already. If you infiltrate the airfield Shahid uses, I may have more practical advice.
Why is that?
I'll be your handler for that mission. Don't worry. I'll be gentle. I know it's your first time infiltrating an airfield.
As long as you're backing me up, I think I'll be in good hands.
That's very optimistic of you, Agent Thornton. But I appreciate the trust.
Ooh la la.
About Shahid?
Not much more than you'd find in his dossier. His personal fortune doubled in 1 year when gas was $4 a gallon.
Back in the day.
Safe when he travels.
Not like now, where it's $0 a gallon.
Is mostly untrained civilians using Cold War guns. His personal bodyguards are well trained. And judging from the missile used on the airliner, let's just say he makes sure they have cutting-edge tech.
So you've been with Alpha Protocol a while, then?
Not as long as Westridge, and not nearly as long as Parker. This assignment with Shahid is probably the biggest one I've been involved in.
What other assignments have you been on?
I went undercover with Parker in Milan as a contractor for Halbeck. It's how we found out the missiles were gone in the first place. Although it was too late to stop Shahid. The incident with the airliner...
Well, we'll catch him this time. He won't get another chance.
I hope so. I feel like if we'd been a little quicker with analyzing the data...
Don't beat yourself up over it. What's done is done. Let's focus on the next step.
You're right. We're closing in on him, and it shouldn't be much longer.
Still, with Alpha Protocol, what I don't understand is why the United States would want to keep this operation secret. Don't they want Shahid captured?
I think it's the missiles that are the problem. Halbeck's a substantial government contractor. The fact the missiles were involved complicates things.
Complicates things? As in, they're a potential embarrassment to Halbeck?
I think that's a big part of it. U.S. weapons used to kill U.S. citizens wouldn't look good on a front page, even if the missiles were stolen. Alpha Protocol does a lot of operations like this. I don't know all of them, or all the names this program has had. It carries out missions without the knowledge of other U.S. agencies.
Sounds like it helps get the job done.
True enough. It allows us to move quickly when need be. The CIA, the NSA, most congressmen don't even have a clue this program exists. It's designed to prevent red tape. And if it's found out, it just gets buried and renamed.
Renamed? To Beta or Gamma Protocol?
Finally. Beta Protocol. Something from... finally a government program I can join.
Closes shop, and a new one opens up.
Interesting. I guess that's good to know. Wonder if I'd get a new name if Alpha Protocol shut down.
I don't know. We might get new names, new identities. Or fired.
This seems like a big assignment for a new hire. There must have been other candidates.
There were other candidates, including Darcy. But the recommendation was based on Parker, Westridge, and me. Although when I made my recommendation, it wasn't about Shahid. It was about the larger mission.
So why me?
Because I think when given a choice, you're going to choose the people of a country over the heads of state. And that's not a choice many people here would make in the same circumstances. Especially Darcy. To be fair to Darcy, though, he has family issues that prevent him from going. Notably his father. According to your dossier, your family isn't an issue.
Is that all I am to you? A dossier?
Until you arrived at Alpha Protocol, you were. Not anymore. I think you're someone who does what's right. And that's what I'm counting on.
That's all I need. Thanks, Mina.
You got it. Call me if you need anything else.
Alright, finally, it is mission time. Let's go.
Try not to alert the camp. If you do, we may lose our chance to find Shahid.
I'm inside.
Sure is a lot of security.
Tell me about it. There's cameras all over the place.
It's bad. But it also means they've got something here worth protecting.
So upgrading my stealth stat means that I no longer have to use the little like marker thing as an ability. It's just active at all times, so I can see where people are and where they're looking and all that good stuff.
Judging from the schematics, there's a security gate cutting you off from the tower.
Any way around it?
Should be a terminal for the gate in one of the buildings. Aside from the panel on the gate itself, but...
Walking right up to the gate will leave me exposed. Got it. I might be able to find a way over it.
If you can fly, then you're welcome to try.
I think you'd be surprised.
There we go. Let's hit him. I'll just go in here. So usually items that can be found, and sure enough there are. Some money and $500. Alright, let me just hack all of this here. And I'm in. I can take the zip line, or I could just hop over from these crates. This is actually the safer way to go. I mean, the zip line is like the glamorous route, but gotta be careful. Because remember, this is a stealth-based video game. Gotta sneak around. Okay, let me... Those guys have armor, so shooting them would take way too long.
One less thing to worry about later.
Ah, over here. Ah. Alright, so now... Put those on. That makes me hit harder when I use melee, so that'll be useful. It's like you'll notice I have not had to use my gun at all yet. I mean, eventually I'll have to, but for now... For now, it's fine to just, you know, just sneak up on people and take them out. next area. Oh, wait. Going the wrong way. That's why. I was just being stupid. Right, now I could take the zip line. Whee! God, this game is so good. I haven't even gotten to the best part of the game. Although I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to it tonight, because it does take a while. Alright, so we got security cameras, guards, got a lookout up there, so I gotta be careful. Alright, let's see if he'll come over to me. Nope. Okay, so he's gonna go over there. Alright, whew. That was close. That camera could have spotted me. It's fine. We're fine. Shit, I am so not fine. Oh, I am so not fine. Oh, damn. Oh, this is... Oh, I am so not fine. Oh, that was really rough. I had to go through and do that way, didn't I? That's fine. There's no penalty for getting like an alarm triggered. Wait, what did I just throw? Oh, an EMP charge. That's not gonna do anything. Ah. I gotta make some orphans here. Alright, let me go ahead and deactivate this alarm here. Oh, that was... It might. I'm not entirely sure. I guess I'll find out when I finish this level. It'll tell me. I don't recall if headshots will work on enemies with armor, so I'm not gonna bother. Ooh, this is bad. They see me already. Son of a... Couldn't aim at him for long enough. Did the alarm just go off again? There. Oh.
I'm in the control tower now.
Look around for any computers. They may have flight records stored on them
computer.
used to help track Shahid.
I'll just go ahead and heal up real quick. What the? Oh, it's like stuck in the wall. That was weird. Alright, it's fine. Fine. Alright, this mission was a total bust, but it's fine. Also, I have a feeling that like when you create an orphan, it's like a Dredrick Tatum on The Simpsons thing, where it's like, you know, the kids have a mother, but I imagine she would die of grief. Oh, there's still like an alarm. Oh, and there we go, I killed him with a knife. Alright, so this was not my finest hour in terms of stealth, but hey, you know what? It's more entertaining for the stream when you fuck up. Alright, so that one's there, and that one's there.
Transmitting the logs now.
Why, thank you, Mr. Thornton. It seems you found the Al-Samad flight records. Can't wait to analyze these.
Okay, he was just left dazed and confused for sure. There's still a bunch of people over there. I'll just punch you a bunch. Anything else around here? Yay? No? No? Okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and plant this bug then. And,
Receiving. Link strong, we're good. Now get out of there.
well, that was... Alright, let's see, how many orphans did I create? 23 orphans! I killed 5 enemies. How many children do they have apiece?
Mike, you made it back from the airfield. I was worried that once you were spotted...
Security was heavier than I was expecting.
God.
Still, I should have been more careful.
One child is too many. You got all these guys with like 4 kids apiece? Jeez.
It means the airfield is important to Al-Samad. It may be a problem in the future, though. If Shahid feels we're onto him, he'll bring his elite guard in, which could make your upcoming missions more difficult.
I'll have to be on my guard then. Not much else to be done. Is the bug transmitting?
Loud and clear, no problems. We have Parker and some of the other analysts on it now. Shouldn't be much longer.
Yeah,
All
because
right,
I
know
don't...
once you found something.
I've never been part of a terrorist organization, so I don't know how much it pays, but I feel like it's probably not going to be enough to support 4 children. Sorry, 4.6 children. Okay. Alright. Oh. why was that there? I already read that one. Whatever. It's whatever. Okay. Nothing new here. Yeah, the guns you can buy aren't super great compared to what I've got. I'll go ahead and grab that, though. Okay. And then when I go and mod my gun, I can put an extra attachment on there. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, next mission. See if I can't be a little bit better here. So, I'm going to be searching a weapon stockpile, and I got... Oh, Sean Darcy. Fuck's sake.
What's up, Mikey? Problems already?
Just checking in. Had some questions about the mission and Alpha Protocol.
And you called me instead of Westridge? Lucky me.
The Al-Samad detention camp where they got the weapon stockpiles. Anything you can tell me?
Getting satellite imagery of the area has been hard. My contacts haven't turned up much.
What's the problem with the imagery?
Camp's remote and dug into the side of a canyon. Beautiful view, but lousy for spying from above.
Anything else you can offer? I'd hate to go into this mission blind.
Actually, you may not have much choice, so I'm glad you asked. The thing about the camp
Boom.
is the weather. Sandstorms are hitting the area pretty hard, which is to your advantage.
How?
It cuts down visibility for you and them. You need to sneak in before they know you're there. So just wait for the storm to kick up, then take them out.
Alright, good to know.
Oh, one other thing. They've dug in deep, with a maze of tunnels beneath the camp. If they've got any weapons down there, it's gonna be a pain getting to them.
So what do you recommend?
They probably have as much trouble finding their way around as you do. So follow power lines or work lights when you can. Might guide you to where they've got their stockpiles.
Got it. If they use those same routes to move around, shouldn't be too hard to pick them off either.
I'll upload what maps I have to your PDA. They probably keep the weapons in the bottom of the base in case they, well, explode.
Sounds like you're gonna be my handler when I infiltrate the Al-Samad camp.
Yeah, I got stuck hand-holding you. Hope that's not a problem.
Nothing's wrong, just making sure we're good.
Look, orientation's one thing, a mission's another. People think I have an attitude, but it doesn't keep me from doing my job. I admit, I'd rather be on the mission. But you're the one Westridge picked, so let's get this done.
Been with Alpha Protocol long?
Longer than you, so yeah, long enough.
There a problem?
I was just curious how you managed to get this mission instead of me. But if you don't want to tell me, that's fine too.
I didn't ask for the assignment. It was given to me, and I didn't have much of a choice.
Alright. Strange, though.
Why?
It's a choice assignment, and they picked you over more experienced agents? They must think you're pretty special.
Didn't get that feeling talking to Westridge.
Hey, he talked to you, didn't he? Me? I got the Welcome to Alpha Protocol, stay on the training range and don't get killed pamphlet. Even the hazing was delegated.
That's all I need. See you in the field, Darcy.
Alright. Not nearly as much conversation for this one.
Mikey, you there?
Yeah. Sit, Rep?
No radio chatter, no alarms. Looks like you did a good job of getting in under their radar. Wish our choppers could. Would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Bad intel?
No, sandstorms. They fuck with the satellite imagery. But they're great for someone moving in on foot. Lets you get in for the kill before the bad guys know you're there.
So, wait for a storm, use it as cover.
That's the idea. Probably won't be that simple. But hey, that's why they sent you instead of me, right?
Jeez, Sean. Give it a fucking rest. Got ya. Easy enough. Oh, I thought you dropped something. Now you just sank through the floor, as you do when you are unconscious.
At the camp. They're dug in pretty deep.
Any sign of the radio tower?
Yeah, it's across the canyon from me. A lot of open ground in between.
Try not to get spotted. If you get trapped in there...
I know.
Let me check something real quick here. Service record. Okay, I still got a little ways to go before I level up again. Cool, just use my temporary invisibility there. And just so I can take you down. Just a good idea to have, as you know, many enemies out of the way as I can before I make my way over. I don't want a repeat of the last mission. So that was just a bad time in general. Okay, so I check my ammo situation is all. And my gadgets. Okay. So a weird thing about Alpha Protocol is I have done, like, I guess like maybe a pacifist run would be the best way to describe it, where I only take people out through non-lethal means, except for bosses. Oh yeah, this game has boss battles. But the weird thing is that even if you take out enemies non-lethally, there's still a chance you will still somehow manage to create an orphan.
Now look for the generator. Should be in a building nearby.
It's very strange. Like, the tutorial in the Alpha Protocol facility, I somehow managed to create an orphan in there.
Generator's cut.
Got it. I'll signal the choppers now. Can you get to their main computer beneath the camp?
Despite the fact that you can't actually kill anybody there. Like, you can only take people out through non-lethal means. I don't know, maybe I punched the guy so hard he became impotent or something. Anyway, time to level up again. Alright, so go with pistols, +5. Sabotage, +1 there. That way hacking will be less difficult. Hold on. I fucked up. There we go. I want to go.
I saw something.
Yeah, you saw that. Bitch. Alright, so that's the first part of the level done.
I'm in.
Good. Now get to the servers and upload that data.
You weren't kidding about the tunnels in this place. Got themselves a hell of a maze down here.
Servers need power. Find power lines or work lights, then follow them to the source. They need to find their way around as much as you do.
Oh, what the? What the heck? I was just minding my own business there, and he just started shooting. Ah. That was fucking weird, but it's okay. No alarms went off, so we're still good. It's all good. But, you know, it's an Obsidian game. Obsidian games can have issues sometimes. The weird thing is that Obsidian actually had a patch ready to go to fix some issues that this game had, but for some reason Sega, who published this, they looked at it and they said, no, we're not gonna let you release it. You gotta just fucking do it as is. But no, Thornton, the sprint and jump are the same thing. I'll heal up. I'll get that money too while I'm here. I don't know why Sega did that, but they did. I'll blame it on the American branch because Sega of America, they've been wrong for like 30 years now.
Looks like I found the old cells. Mostly storage.
If there's time, see if you can get inside.
Alright, well, I will get inside. Why did I do that? I did not actually mean to hit that one.
Pick the lock.
Good job.
No sign of the missiles, though. Looks like this place has been cleaned out.
Damn. Guess that would have been too much to hope for. Alright, get to the computer if you can.
On it.
Alright, got that. God, these triggers are so much better than the ones on the PS3. Uh-oh. That guy spotted me. Okay, cool. We're good, we're good. It's good. We're good. You probably should have shot first then. I could definitely use some bombs. And wait. Oh, I thought I was thought there was a remote mine. And then it wasn't.
Uploading the information now. A lot of data here. And this system looks pretty state-of-the-art.
Receiving. You weren't kidding. Watch your back, they probably got guards on the way.
These specs look like...
Yeah, they're here now.
Targeting data tied into the radio tower.
Alright.
Hold on, I'm
Get
like
topside
stuck.
if you can. Use the help. Looks like we got company. A lot of it.
So I'm pinned down.
I got a Black Hawk on the way. Meet up with us topside.
Jesus. Oh god. Goddamn ricochet. Nope. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I am super dead. Alright, let's try that again.
Uploading the information now. A lot of data here. And this system looks pretty state-of-the-art.
Receiving. You weren't kidding. Watch your back, they probably got guards on the way.
These specs look like Halbeck targeting data tied into the radio tower.
Alright. Get topside if you can. We could use the help. Looks like we got company. A lot of it.
So I'm pinned down?
I got a Black Hawk on the way. Meet up with us topside.
That one's down. Idiot. Yeah, stupid. Wait, oh. Oh, I blew up. I blew up somehow. Alright, let's
A lot of data here.
try that again.
This system looks pretty state-of-the-art.
Receiving. You weren't kidding. Watch your back, they probably got guards on the way.
Okay.
These specs look like Halbeck targeting data tied into the radio tower.
Alright. Get topside if you can. We could use the help. Looks like we got company. A lot of it.
So I'm pinned down?
I got a Black Hawk on the way. Meet up with us topside.
Okay, cool, cool. Well, at least they're not, like, gunning for me anymore. Well, it's fine. We're fine. Alright, let's try that again. Idiot. Idiot. Alright then. Let me grab those. Those are important. Well, in any case, they are all dead now.
Mike, having a little trouble here. The radio tower is down, but we're getting more resistance than expected. Can you secure the landing zone?
Not a problem.
Is there nothing else up here? Well, fine. Let's climb back down. Yeah, I'll take that. Gonna make a few orphans here. Nope, too far away. I get that jabroni out of there.
All right, we're clear. Let's do this.
Cool. Oh, get away from there, Mike. That thing is gonna explode.
Good job, Mike. Not bad for the new guy.
All the missions go as smoothly as this?
You're alive, aren't you?
Well, I guess that's one way of putting it. So all the objectives are done. How many orphans? 47. Man. Okay, well that was like 11. Wait, 11. So what, that'd be like what, almost 5 a person? God, how many kids are these guys having?
Got back safely.
Yeah, thanks for the lift out of there.
Just doing my job. No need to thank me.
About the mission.
Yeah, what? Is there a problem?
No, I just thought you did a good job out there.
Well, I admit I'd rather have been the one on that mission. But you're the one Westridge picked, and it's my job to back you up. But I was pretty impressed. You didn't need much help. And hey, maybe next time, you'll be on the headset.
We recover anything from the camp yet?
Some records. Good job digging those out, by the way. Still sorting through it, but...
But what?
Well, I'm out of the loop on the data recovery. Westridge assigned the analysis to Mina and Parker. We'll see what they dig up.
Any idea when they'll have something?
No, but with the two of them, shouldn't be long. Guess we just have to wait.
Let me know as soon as you find out anything, Darcy.
All right, I'll be in touch, Mikey.
Email. Alright, so Darcy, he's happy with my work. Like I care. Let's see. I'll buy some gadgets here. Also gotta make sure I equip them before I go out. Let's see. Sound generator, I'm not going to be using that. I'll use that though. And explosive, flashbang. Better.
There's a note from Parker here. The agency made me give this to you. What a guy. Oh, great. picture of Darcy. He wrote, Mike and Sean, fuck yeah! With 3 exclamation points.
This game's good. It's got like all these nice touches of personality. Okay, now it's time for the actual mission with Nasri, the arms dealer. So I'll go ahead and do this here. I got Westridge as my handler for this. And then the last mission in Saudi Arabia after this.
Careful, Mike. Don't play games with these guys.
If I can get in without a firefight, that makes getting to Nasri that much easier.
American. Nasri said nothing about an American.
I'm not looking to advertise my presence, only to do business.
Business, eh?
Check with Nasri if you don't believe me.
I mean, Nasri, he didn't say anything about Americas. He also didn't say anything about Dr. Claw managing the fucking gate.
Can't believe you bluffed those guards.
Fucking next time, Gadget. Next time. I didn't level up, did I? I don't think I did. Nope. Okay, but I've almost leveled up again. That's why I've been taking on all these side missions, so I get experience and equipment better, or
Looks like they
quicker.
figured out I was bluffing.
Nasri's headquarters are in an old palace up the hill. That's your target.
Well, at least it got me in. Time to place that with a laser. Is that just a straight up upgrade? Yeah, stupid. Damn. That really that did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Yeah, but a little violence, that's the American way. Let me... Wrong tab. We'll go Dot Splashbangs now. I don't know, I've gotten into the habit of like sassing the game by being like stupid or idiot whenever they get hit with something.
Look for alternate ways in. No need to risk a direct confrontation.
I'll keep an eye out.
God, this game is so good. I mean, okay, granted, it's not as good as Fallout, but... You know, but that's because very few things are as good as Fallout. It was somehow spotted. I'm just going to exit this area. I don't know how they saw me, but they did. Oh God, Mike! You idiot! Oh. Okay, that was terrible. Oh, good, I can get around them. But you know, it also doesn't have the big bugs that Fallout does, so not like I'm going to be leaving Saudi Arabia screaming like a little girl when I see some giant ants or some shit. There. Get out of here, you get out of here. Alright, you gonna climb over the wall? Huh? You gonna climb over the wall? You're just gonna... What the what? Oh, okay. I suppose I could do that. That works. Well, could have gone better, but it also could have gone a lot worse. You know, it wouldn't be Mike. This is totally role playing because Mike Thornton, he's totally like this, like Chad who screws things up. It totally plays into his character that he would not, you know, be a perfect agent. So I'm totally playing in character. That's how I'm going to justify this.
Fuck up a lot of stairs.
Oh come on, Mike. Really? That's what you're complaining about?
Useful. Start unloading the second truck.
Why must we hurry to unload these weapons? Nasri has plenty to display already.
Jesus, dude, is that dude Arab or is he fucking from Mortal Kombat? Like, that voice is ridiculous. That's this one. I gotta be a little careful because there's a lot of guys here. There, they're not gonna see anything. Oh, hold on, let me pick that up first. Right, I guess one of them thought that he saw something. I mean, he didn't. Nope, too far away. Have to get in closer. But I also have to wait for him to turn around so I can. Alright, come on, you dick. Yeah, I fucking get it. Nah, I won't have time to line it up. Nope, still not good enough. That's fine, he was the last one.
Found a way into the palace.
Good. It's going to be hot in there. Careful, Mike.
And hey, I leveled up, and that's good for me. So let me go into the service record here. There. That's actually a really good one now because I no longer have to be aiming at someone to get a critical hit. I can actually be behind cover. I'll take that money you got, that's for sure. Like, check this out. Shit. And I fucking missed. Somehow that alarm went off. But the alarm is off now, so who cares?
Nice collection. Wonder if any of it works.
See if there's something you can use.
Grab some ammo. That was a close one. I almost dropped right down in front of him. That would have been shit. shit, that could be bad. Okay, we're good now, we're good.
Careful, Mike. Nasri's got to be nearby. There's no other exits from the palace.
Yeah, I know, I gotta do my thing from here. Ooh, shit. Actually did not want to get spotted like that. Shit. That was bad. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. Okay, headshots do ignore armor. Okay, that was something I couldn't remember if that did or not. And it's a good thing I brought all of my flash bombs with me, because that was definitely something I needed. Alright, let me just do a quick once over for any items I might need. Anything around here? No, I'm good.
Mike, have you spotted Nasri?
He's right here. He's got nowhere to run. This should be quick. Give me a sec.
You, who are you?
A businessman.
You come all this way to do business? You blow up my merchandise, kill my men.
They're not big on conversation. I'm looking for a shipment of Halbeck missiles. Hand them over, and we both walk out of here.
The missiles? You're too late. Already gone, sold. You caused all this trouble for nothing.
Sold? To who?
I take their cash, not their names. You come a few days ago. Maybe you could have killed them instead of my men, eh?
Mike, this is bad news. If he's telling the truth.
What you do now, huh? Kill me? That not get your missiles back.
Mike, we need to know where those missiles went.
If we let him go, he could lead us to the people he sold the missiles to. Or they might come after him. Either way, we win.
But if he can't lead us to the buyers, then we've let a killer go, and more people will die. Remember that rocket attack in
Money, guns, yours, if you let me go.
I'll take the cash you made on the sales here, and the account number to the Saudi holdings you think no one knows about. It'll save me from having to hack the file.
Saudi holdings? But...
the cash and the account code.
I get you both. Here, I transmit to you. Number check out, see?
Good. Now get out of here before the Marines show.
Are you sure about this, Mike?
Yeah, if we just let him go without a bribe, he would have smelled a trap.
Ah.
I want him scared, not paranoid. And a little extra cash might prove useful later on.
Fair enough. Search the room, see what you can find.
So this is where the moral choices come in. So, yeah, I have, you know, increased intel, got money, got bonus objectives. Unfortunately, arms traffic in the region is unaffected, which means, there's still a lot of, bad shit going on. Let's see. Killed 7 enemies, created 29 orphans. Man, terrorists, they fuck like rabbits. I'm gonna check. I'll go ahead and check my email here. Alright, good move letting Nasri go. Cause yeah, he gave us information at the cost of human life. And yeah, I have enough for that new armor, so I will definitely take that. Also, I should probably buy some new equipment. And, oh yeah, I have 3 slots for mods now, so I can buy more armor pieces. Alright, let's go to the clearinghouse. Also, and I'll sell all that off, because I don't need it. I definitely don't need anything that can reduce my stealth. That is something I absolutely need. I'll go ahead and take that, even though it's like super expensive. It's fine. It's fine, we're fine. And I'll take a few of those, so those are the armor-piercing rounds, right? Yep, okay. And got some of those. Buy some of those. Might buy a couple of them too. But if I can't take them with me, then I'll just keep them in storage. Alright, that'll help. Alright, explosive grenade I will replace with... Actually, no. Put those there. Okay, cool. Cool, good. And, okay, I did not level up again. Alright, time for the final mission of Saudi Arabia. Probably also the final mission of the stream. Alright, so now it's time to go after Ali Shaheed. See what's going on with all this terrorism. Oh, is it?
This is it, Mike. We can't let either the missiles or Shaheed get past us. Shaheed's here to oversee the transport of the missiles. Oh. We can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
And I accidentally muted my computer. Huh, that's weird. Because I'm not dropping any frames or anything.
You need to get to the control tower. Check the transport logs. Once we have those, we can pinpoint the missile's exact location.
Okay, how about now?
I need you to transmit the exact coordinates.
Here, I'm gonna just do something here. See about maybe closing some tabs here. That'll... Huh, that's weird. Because OBS wasn't giving me any issue. I just like closed a couple of things just to see if maybe I was having, like, maybe it's just too much CPU is being taken up. Oh, okay. As long as everything's working, it's all good. I was a little concerned because, like, tech problems are never fun. You can get fucked on. Alright, I'm gonna go from the roof here. Yeah, this was definitely the better solution. Make sure I get all that taken care of. I head back down. Because you want to grab all the items, that's how this works. I'll take those trank rounds that I'm not really going to use. Also, hack this. That one there, and that one there.
Got a present for you. A batch of files from the Alcemont servers.
Excellent work, Mike.
Alright, now it's time to make my way out of here. Okay, he's gone. You, sneak up on you, and sneak up on you. Now before I do that though, there's... there.
Checking the logs now.
And, alright, we're hacked.
Missiles aren't anywhere near the runway. Looks like they're being held in a munitions depot in the mountains.
Checking the satellite imagery now. Looks like there's a small trail that leads to the rear of the depot. Marking it on your PDA.
On it.
Yeah. I can always use more stuff. Just wait for him to come to me. There. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. Plus I didn't grab the money that was in here. The alarm was right there, dude. You could have set that off at any time. But you didn't, and that's probably why you're dead.
Guess this is where planes go to die.
Alright, keep him dead. He didn't see shit. How? how you see me. It's fine, Thornton. It's fine. Take that himbo energy and save the free world. Can I aim through this fence? I sure can't. And oh, that's bad. Stupid. Okay. That's the alarm is no longer on. Good.
You're coming up on a weapons depot. Get in and take care of those missiles.
Gate sealed off. Must be another way around.
All right, check out the surrounding buildings. See if there's another route inside.
Sneak past that fucker there. Got that stack of money you got. Knock you out. Let's go ahead and grab anything in here. I think I got everything.
I really hope they're expecting a returning patrol.
And there you are. I don't know why I've never had issue with that particular like hacking segment, although I know a lot of people do, and I totally get why. Because you really need some like serious hand-eye coordination to be able to decipher anything going on with that.
Back in the detention camp.
Alright, well, I'm not going straight in there. I'm going to take the other way in. There, you just take the pain. Man, just some good drops here. Okay, I'll just very cautiously make my way up here, because yep, there are definitely some enemies here. Oh, Yeah, let me pick up your wad of cash there. Take some of that, and alright, I guess this counts as a silenced weapon. So I want to try and take out as many of these guys as I can before I continue on. Wait for you. Wait for you too, maybe. Because I can only move so far with this. Damn it. Okay, so only one left. And I still can't get him. He's just too far behind, I guess. Okay, and there's that. That's why I wanted to take everyone out before I overloaded the generators. So it creates a big noise and it will distract everybody. Oh, and I leveled up, so let me go into here now. Let's see. Yes, I will do that, and yeah, I'll go ahead and do that too. Why not? Let's get stealth. Stealth as upgraded as possible. That's the thing about this game. Stealth and pistols you want to have like at maximum before the end of the game. That is the one build this game has. Hold on a second. Looking at feet. Bunch of fucking deviants. Now see, here in America, we definitely would never do that.
Got a visual on the missiles. Looks like they're being loaded into a convoy outside the warehouse.
You need to get to it before they roll out. Once they're mobile, our job gets a lot harder.
Yeah, I know.
On it.
Alright, let me do thing. Alright, I went in. Oh, I can't go out the way. Shit. If I went in the other way, I could have disabled the cameras, but I didn't, so I'll just have to do this the hard way. Shit. nice like backflip there. Oh, I think I killed him. That's fine. It's fine. If it wasn't him, it would have been me. all gone. Now all I have to do is deal with the cameras that are here. And by that I mean avoid them entirely. 3, 4.
Looks like most of the trucks have already headed out. Wait a minute.
And you have heard nothing from the control tower? No, Shane. But your plane is prepped and ready for takeoff, as you asked.
Looks like Shahid's got a whole lot of ugly with him.
Something is wrong. Have our men come to meet the trucks at the checkpoint with the assault vehicles? At once, Shane.
It's Shahid. Should I take the shot?
No, if we do that, we lose the missiles. But if you can still intercept the convoy, we have a chance.
Damn it. Looks like the convoy's already headed out.
The road the convoy is on snakes through the mountains. If you use the foot trails and move fast, you may be able to catch it at the checkpoint.
Great day for a jog.
Alright, now time to sneak through here. This mission is almost over. Oh, am I not? Yeah, too far away still. Get like proper aim in there. Okay, cool. I just wanted that lookout to be out of my way. And he was, so good. Just gotta be very careful. I'm hurrying, dude.
A lot of ground to cover. I'll get there.
Think I'm going this slow for funsies? So I'll have you know that I'm not. Yeah, you think it's easy? You come down here and do it.
Up on the top of the bridge.
Alright,
Looks like
first
Shahid's
boss
second
battle
man.
coming up.
And he's brought friends.
This one could be tough. It's entirely possible to kill him without being spotted, and if I do, I get a special weapon.
Might be able to prevent him from warning the convoy. Got it.
So what I have to do is I have to make sure that they don't see me and he doesn't see me. And he does not have a name, he's just the Al-Samad lieutenant. Alright, so I'm just going to wait for them. Alright, cool. None of them can see me. Alright, apparently that did not trigger him, which is good. Oh, fucking kidding me, really? Ah, fine, fuck it. I'm just gonna show off how broken the handgun is then. Oh no, I still got the assault rifle. Never mind. But whatever. As you can see, the shade shot ability just fucking kills everything. Oh wait, I didn't actually want to do that. Alright, whatever. Alright, so here is the other boss.
This is more like it. Time to use some Halbech tech to resolve this problem.
Ooh. Let me not get murdered here. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, what the? No. Yeah, okay, he's gone. Alright, just need to find another missile launcher, which I can find right... Nope, that was not it. Shit. Oh. Oh wait, over here. Okay, good.
Got it. If Shahid's inside, his head's got to be ringing by now.
Good job, Mike. Now be careful.
Keep the heads ringing.
Still breathing.
Ooh, that was a very close one. I almost got ventilated there.
So, you thought the death of one terrorist leader would somehow fix the world?
I had a mission, I carried it out.
Yes, and I commend you. But you're effectively persona non grata around here.
That makes two of us, then.
There's always one thing I wanted to know. After you killed Shahid, why you did what you did next? Were you trying to find out what happened to your friends? Or were you after me? Trying to bring down Halbech, perhaps? Or maybe you were just cornered, looking for a way out.
Oh.
After your extortion of Nasri, I was expecting a more mercenary welcome. Have you come to kill me as you killed my followers?
On behalf of the American government, I am here to take you into custody, Shahid.
Behalf of America? America answers only to its wealth.
Coming from one of the richest men in the Middle East and son of a privileged family, that seems ironic.
You are here because America's greed demands it. Your country sleeps at Halbech's feet like a dog, hungry for its weapons.
Save the preaching. I'm here for the missiles you stole.
The missiles I stole? They shipped them to me. Then brand me a thief?
Shipped them to you? I'm not looking to shoot you in the head right now. If you have something you think I should know, I'm listening.
So you may use it against me in your courts? I think not.
I'm serious. If Halbech's engaged in weapon trafficking, they're going to court along with you.
You are Halbech's agent in this. Why would you allow such a thing?
I don't work for Halbeck.
Ah, and neither did I. A comforting thought, but it is a lie. You already know something is wrong. The data you found in the detention cells of our camp, that was not stolen missile data. That was given to us. You have two choices. You can believe me or kill me. Helbeck uses you, but you do not see their influence. You will. Trust me in this.
I believe you, but evidence would help.
The missiles are not enough? Perhaps not. I have other information, and I can obtain more.
You mean if I let you go? No chance.
I give you my word. If you know anything about me, you know I honor a promise when given. When you see Helbeck for what it is, I will come back and speak to you again. I will not hide. I will bring proof.
All right. I'm willing to see it. What is this proof?
Call your agency. Tell them I am dead. But to remove yourself from the area first, before the call. Give false coordinates. Unless you wish to speak to your pal next.
Where are you going?
I will contact you. And I think the information I can provide will be worth the time you have spent looking for me.
Mike?
I'm here. I dealt with Shaheed.
And the missiles?
I've disabled the convoy. I haven't confirmed how many missiles we've recovered.
Your first priority is...
Westridge? Westridge, do you read me?
Mike, get out of there.
Mina?
I'm tracking multiple missiles homing in on your coordinates. Get out of
What
there.
the hell?
Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah. In stereo. Mina?
Mike, you're alive, thank God. You need to get out of there now.
I'm on it. What's wrong?
You're in danger. You need to get out of Saudi Arabia.
Don't we all?
The missiles.
Mike, Halbeck is the one that sent the missiles to your location. I think they wanted to erase the evidence of the missiles entirely. And you along with it.
Great, so now I'm reduced to being evidence? How did they get these coordinates?
That's the other problem. I think they have someone inside Alpha Protocol. And whoever it is fed them the coordinates for the missile strike.
Is there a way to track down who had access to my coordinates?
Not cleanly, no. But it had to be one of your handlers in Saudi Arabia.
That's a short list. I'd like it to be shorter. Any other facts you can give me?
If I knew more, I'd share. No one knows I'm talking to you right now.
We'll figure this out. For now, I need a way out of Saudi Arabia with the information I got from Shaheed.
Already on it, Mike.
Thanks, Mina. And thanks for saving my ass.
It's my job, but you're welcome. Besides, I don't really like the idea of anything happening to that ass of yours on my watch.
That was an interesting response. I'd like to follow up on that.
Just stay alive, Mike. Alright?
Fine. So I need to get back to base. Can you get any choppers out here?
Mike, you can't come back.
What?
You're rogue. I checked the feeds. They've already sent out notifications to the intelligence agencies about your status. If they find you, they'll give you up to the government. If they don't kill you first.
Wait, what about Alpha Protocol? That's what the agency is for. To allow agents to carry out ops like this.
It's to allow the government to deny ops like this. So that if they're exposed, they can say they had no involvement. Mike, you're on your own. Alpha Protocol's the only thing protecting you right now.
Oh, I missed a couple of objectives. Oh well. Alright, how many orphans did I make? 88. Well, also I killed 21 people, so okay, yeah, fine. But, good news, everyone.
I'm still analyzing
the boring part of this game is over.
So far, checks out. He's been busy.
This game only gets better from here.
So there was a connection between Al-Samad and Halbeck.
Looks that way. But what worries me is why. According to this, Halbeck's got 3 targets. Taipei, Rome, in Moscow. Transmitting the information now. Looks like the missiles were shipped through Moscow. Halbeck's got a distributor there. Or had. As for Rome, it looks like an Al-Samad cell was activated, but I don't know why. And in Taipei, Ronald Sung, the president of Taiwan. Someone's been ordered to assassinate him.
This doesn't make sense. What does Halbeck hope to gain?
A profit. Halbeck wants to raise global tensions, spark a Cold War, and turn the world into their private marketplace.
They'll be able to secure military contracts and a steady consumer base for their weapons for years to come, if they succeed.
I need to get this information where it will do some good.
No one will listen, Mike. Not only are you rogue, but Halbeck's got an inside Alpha protocol somehow. If you're caught...
I know. Execution, imprisonment, possibly another lecture by Westridge. I'm on my own.
No, not exactly. They used you. But we can use Alpha Protocol. There's so many levels of secrecy to it. Not even the staff know all the resources the program has.
Like?
Safe houses, weapons. If you're going after these targets, you'll need a base of operations in each city. I can dig up some spots that aren't listed in any records.
Like this one?
Better, I think. It sounds like you're going after these targets then.
Just because they tried to drop a missile on me doesn't mean I'm giving up on my mission. If Halbeck's trying to manipulate world events, it's my responsibility to stop them. Also, I don't like that they used me to do their dirty work, sending me to kill Shaheed and get their merchandise back. No way am I letting them get away with that.
Judging from the data, Mike, it may be a good thing. If Halbeck's trying to cause a Cold War...
They've made a mistake. They're going to cause a real one.
Now it's time to specialize my character a bit. And by that I mean I'm just gonna pick Spy. That way, my stealth can go higher than what it was before.
The reporter. The photographer?
Scarlet.
You met her leaving Saudi, then in Taipei. But after that, we lost track of her.
Was that a question? If so, it's classified.
I always wondered how you two happened to meet. Coincidence?
I don't know.
So I will go to the Taipei safe house here. I will save it, and then I will call the stream for tonight. But first, gotta fly there.
You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Misery loves company. Care to share?
No, not really. Same old Saudi Arabia.
Not quite like the brochure, huh?
I'm Scarlet.
Mike.
So, Mike, what brings you to this exciting corner of the world?
I'm in claims and acquisitions for Halbeck, apparently. Still getting a feel for the job.
Oh.
That was my reaction. Or was that an O, as in I've never heard of Halbeck?
Oh, as in the sense of yes, I've heard of Halbeck, military and construction contractor. That name comes up a lot in this region.
That's right. So if you're familiar with the area, that would make you a...
Watch this.
Those your legs? Cover story by Scarlet Lake.
That's good. That's a good one.
Dangerous work around these parts, I'd imagine.
If there's no risk, it's not important.
I think you're onto something.
Here, call me. I have a lot of contacts in the area. Maybe we can work out a trade. If you should hear anything, of course.
If I hear anything juicy, you're the first person I'll call.
I appreciate that. You know, there's something about you. Makes me think I might just be sitting next to a headland.
You might want to stick close then.
Maybe I will.
You don't really have an option for the next few hours.
But after that, well, I have to get some work finished before we land.
Okay.
Let me know if you do anything scandalous.
Will do.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention this game also has several romance
This
options.
is it. It's very crappy.
Maybe you should unwind after the flight. Maybe take a shower.
Shower? Oh, this is one of those secret agent hidden entrance things, isn't it?
Well, it was until you started talking about it.
Are you sure about this?
Positive. Trust me.
Okay.
See? What did I tell you?
This is why I love you.
You can send roses to my dead drop in Prague. Now that you've made it to Taipei, what are your plans?
Priority 1 is to find out more about this assassination attempt.
Agreed. How are you going to go about it?
I've got 3 leads to start with. This Stephen Heck guy seems like he knows what's going on in Taipei. He might be able to answer some questions.
Be careful, Mike. I've checked my databanks, and I can't find any evidence that Stephen Heck has ever worked for the CIA.
I'll be on my guard. There's also that anomalous data trail from Shahid's system. Any luck tracing it down?
I managed to follow it back to a place in the warehouse district. I'm forwarding the address to you now. What's the final lead?
Simple. Follow the money. Shahid was funneling large amounts of money to a front corporation for the White Oak Mountain Triad. I think I can persuade them to tell me why.
Sounds like you've got everything figured out.
Isn't that why you love me?
You watch yourself out there, Mr. Thornton.
Always.
Alright, so that'll be the end of Alpha Protocol for tonight. Yeah, go back here. Alright, so thank you everyone who came by and watched. Hopefully I got to show off the beginning of a very, very good game. I'll be playing more of this next week because I'm invested now. And it's only gonna get crazier from here. This game is gonna get really good. But until then, I'll probably be back on Wednesday with something. But until then, good night.